What if I tell you that what you know about money is limiting you from progressing financially? What if I tell you that your philosophy about money, about finance, it's what has been hindering you from progressing financially? What if I told you that? In this video, I will share with you the 5 best financial advices I've ever gotten from my random mentors, from my years of searching, reading, and studying. I will share with you 5 key money advice I've ever gotten. Number 1, it's not how much you make that matters. It's what you do with the amount you make that changes your financial state and future drastically. Most people focus on making more, and there's nothing wrong with making more. You hear people say things like, if they could make more, they'll be willing to do this or do this. If you ask someone why haven't they started a business or started the project they had been planning to start, usually it's they need more money. They sort of need a better pay. They need a better job. The point is, people focus on any more money, and oftentimes rather, it's not how much you make that really matters. You can make a lot and blow it away. Many people unfortunately live like that. You can make a lot and blow every single dime away. So it's not really how much you make that matters. It's what you do with the amount you make that truly matters. That's number 1. Number 2, profits are better than wages. Profits or wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. It's not wise for you to settle with wages, and there's nothing wrong with wages, because before you start making a fortune, you start making wages. You will start making a living before you succeed. So there's nothing wrong with wages, but when you stay within the boundary of making wages, you will only make a living. To make a fortune, you have to go into the realm of making profit and revenue. That's number 2. Number 3, poor people spend money and invest what's left, and rich people do the complete opposite. Rich people invest money and spend what's left. Like I can literally tell, chances are you are also a victim of this. And I am not I'm not perfect either. I had been a victim. Now I'm not anymore, but I have been a victim. Spend money, take care of family, build the house, take care of the basic stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. Take care of the household, and then whatever is the pennies left, we try to invest it. But rich people don't do that. Rich people usually invest their money before and spend what is left. And the reason is because there are 3 types of income. There is earned income, there is passive income, and there's portfolio income. Earned income is what we refer to as wages. The one you go to school, after school you get a job and you start making wages. That is earned income. Passive income is usually income derived or gotten from real estate, and portfolio income is income from such as stocks, bond, literally paper kind of income, stocks, bonds, and the rest. To make a fortune, one must be able to convert earned income into passive income and portfolio income. And that is why rich people usually invest their money. They invest in passive and portfolio income. That's number 3. Number 4, work more on yourself than you do on your job. Now, this is like my favorite path, because I just prioritize working on myself. I did it from the day that I got this advice, and I'm shocked that usually people work so hard on their jobs, but when they close from their job and they go home, you find all sort of funny activities that people indulge their lives in. It's very funny. It's scary the kind of future you would have living such. It is scary because your future, are you putting your children at risk? What kind of a future would your children have, would your wife have, if you work so hard on your job, but when you go home you don't work on yourself? Prioritize working more on yourself than you do on your job. And that is not to say that you should work less on your job. You should do your best on your job, but work more. When you are done with your job, now the real work begins. Work hard on yourself than you do on your job. Get the book, get the seminar, start small, practice. By all means, work more on yourself. That's number 4. The 5th and last one, there is absolutely no future in a job. I hear many people, like I hear a lot of my colleagues at work. For them, it's about the next job. I don't know, maybe they're right, maybe I'm wrong. For them, it's about the next job. They're always looking for the next job in the biggest company with the highest pay, the best country, the best work and life and all those things. It's about applying for the next job. Funny enough, I'm never turned on by the next job because I know there is no profit in a job. I know the company I would attempt to apply for a job in them. I know what they are doing. I know the service they're offering. I know how they make money. I know how the business operates. The question I usually ask myself, why can't I start my own project where I can employ other people? Because there's really no future in a job. You can be laid off, you can get tired, you can die unfulfilled, anything can happen. But one thing is certain, there is no future in a job. I'm not talking about a specific company, I'm talking about a job, the job life entirely. There's no future in a job. With these 5 points, I hope I'll be able to convince you to think about money differently, because your knowledge of money, your philosophy about money can actually limit you from progressing financially. Think about it. You may not have children now, but someday you have children. Someday you have a wife. What future, with what you are doing now, with your knowledge about money, what future do you think you'll be able to give them? Because your wife will seek your security. Your children will trust you to lead the family. What kind of future will they have? Would they live in abundance, or would they live like you lived your life? I hope they wouldn't have to live how you lived your life. Thank you for watching this video. Please drop a comment below. Let me know what really strikes a chord in you and what your best money financial advice, at least the one you heard from a mentor you admire so much. Till I make another video again, have an amazing day ahead. Bye.